Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Come play with us. Here is where you get signed up for the game, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It is a brand new, fresh league season tonight. We're kicking off season 66. Thank you so much to those of you who participated in season 65, and congratulations to our winners of last season. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment or so here. Clean slate, everybody. We're starting from zero, and you are welcome to play with us here tonight and for the duration of season 66. We have games every Wednesday right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Get signed up right now. Tonight, we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. The first 3 categories are question and answer style rounds. And our 4th and final theme of the night is going to be a picture round. So you can see the majority of the game is made up of question and answer rounds. If you're not already familiar, let me tell you how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you the questions out loud. When I ask those questions, you'll be able to see them in text directly on your virtual answer sheet at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, so you can see the questions as I ask them. Some of those questions are going to have multiple choice options. The vast majority of our questions here this evening are going to be short answer in their structure. Your goal then is to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then to click the button that says submit answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. You heard me right. There is a countdown timer that will accompany each of the 10 questions in these first 3 rounds of the game. So keep an eye out for it. Make sure you always click submit answers before it's too late. Let's say you've entered in a response, but there's a spelling error. That's not a huge deal. I am able to see what you've put on my end, and I'll do my very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. In the event that you've entered in a response and you realize that it's not correct, but that you actually think you do know what is correct, you are very welcome to enter in an updated response. Just please make sure you click submit answers again before that timer expires. That way we have your most up-to-date answer on our end. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. I'm Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. You are invited to come play with us. This is the website to come to get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. Once you get there, please enter in a team name followed by an email address. And lastly, let us know, do you want to be in the league for season 66? As previously mentioned, it is our first game of this brand new fresh season, which means it's an excellent time to get signed up for the league. What it means to be in the league is that every single time you play, we keep track of your scores over at nyctrivialeague.com/standings. So you can check in there throughout the season to see how your scores stack up cumulatively to other teams who sign up for the championship. And then we close out this roughly 10-week season with a championship event, which we had one just last Wednesday. And I do want to give a very special congratulations to Team Barf. Barf were our big winners for the virtual championship last week. Congratulations, our official winners of season 65. Though We Drink and We Know Things and 2 for the Drinks, 2 for the Snacks were our regular season winners of season 65. Well done, all of you. Barf, I think you should have some emoji crowns joining your team name here tonight. Congratulations, and thank you again to everyone who played with us last season. If you're not signed up already, this is the website to come to, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you want to be in the league in season 65. Back to the structure of our game here, everyone. So we've got those first 3 categories, the question and answer rounds. Then we're going to get to that final 4th round, which is a picture round. The picture round is going to be structured differently than our first 3 topics, so stay tuned. I'll fill you in on exactly how it's going to work when we get to that point of the game. And with that, we're going to dive into our first round. But first, two rules that I kindly ask that you all follow here tonight. The first rule and most important rule of trivia: there's no cheating in this game. Please refrain from looking the answers up. Rule number two kind of piggybacks off of that first rule. Don't help other people cheat by giving away the answers in the chat. The chat is open to you. We welcome you to keep that conversation flowing throughout tonight's game. Just kindly refrain from spoiling things for others by giving away the answers in the chat. And with that, we're going to dive right on into round number one. This is your final opportunity to get signed up before we dive into that first category. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, and you are going to be joining these 34 teams from New York City and around the world. From our first team to get signed up tonight, a hearty welcome to Jive Turkeys, down to our most recent team to join us, Wapatix, and every team in between. Welcome to the game and good luck here tonight. Our first category of season 66 is in the topic of the 4 seasons in this first round. Each question will feature winter, spring, summer, fall, or autumn. The question, not the answer. Here's number 1. The Winds of Winter is the as yet unreleased 6th book in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series. What 2011 novel is the most recent novel to be released as a main installment in this series? You've got some options there: A Feast of Crows, A Clash of Kings, A Storm of Swords, A Dance of Dragons. Will The Winds of Winter ever come out? That's our next question. Yes or no? Your correct answer for number 1, the most recent book in that series, is A Dance with Dragons. 68% of you got that one right. Question 2, what toy that debuted in 1946 at the American Toy Fair was designed by a naval engineer who was inspired when a mechanical spring fell and walked? Almost, but not quite as social. That toy that was inspired by a spring for a ship that fell and walked. It's a slinky. A slinky walking down those stairs. Those are fun. Haven't played with one in a while. Question 3. What sporting event, which last year celebrated its 95th anniversary, is sometimes referred to as the Midsummer Classic? If you could kindly, in your answer, include the sport or league as well as what the event is, that's going to get you a point here. The Midsummer Classic is another way to refer to the Major League Baseball All-Star game. MLB All-Stars, gonna get you the point there. Anything that includes baseball, All-Star, reviewing your responses right now to make sure everyone who deserves a point gets one. You phrased things in creative ways here. One more. And let's see how you did. 58% of you got that one correct. On to our fourth question of the night in this, the Four Seasons round. Reminder, winter, spring, summer, fall, or autumn are going to pop up in each question. Here's number 4. Recognized for her work on the movie Sinners at the 98th Academy Awards, Autumn Durald Arkapaw became the first woman in history to win an Oscar in which of the following categories? Was it Best Editing, Original Screenplay, Cinematography, or Best Casting? Autumn Durald Arkapaw, my favorite speech of the Oscars, I think. She asked all of the women in the audience to stand up. She was the first woman ever to win for Best Cinematography. Well done. 82% of you got that one right. Question number 5. The city of Winter Park, Florida, is home to the Morse Museum of American Art, which features the most comprehensive collection of artwork by what American artist known for his stained glass windows and lamps? He was also a jewelry designer for his father's New York City based business. That artist is Louis Comfort Tiffany, as in Tiffany and Co., Tiffany Glass. How'd you do? Well done. We've got 84% of you coming in with the correct response there. On to our sixth question in round number 1. In what month does the first day of spring occur in the Southern Hemisphere? Right about now, it's going to be fall in the Southern Hemisphere, which means spring begins in September. 82% of you coming in with the correct response there. We've got 4 more questions in round 1. Here's number 7. What late actress joined the cast of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in season 5 as the character Dawn Summers, Buffy's younger sister? Dawn Summers on Buffy, portrayed by the late Michelle Trachtenberg, is your correct response for number 7. Question number 8. The Strain, The Fall, and The Night Eternal are a trilogy of books co-written by Guillermo del Toro about what kind of mythical race, which he was familiar with from directing Blade 2. This trilogy of books by Guillermo del Toro, it's about vampires. A vampire, your correct response for number 8. If you played with us in our championship last week, you know what's coming. We did introduce a brand new theme for season 66 for the first official time this season. You have just been Del Toro'd. That's right. Every single game that we bring you in season 66 is going to feature something about Guillermo del Toro in one way or another. And of course, our next game is coming up 1 week from now. You can find us back here on Wednesday, March 25th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. That's quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Come play with us next week and look forward to getting Del Toro'd once again. Back to this first round, we've got 2 more questions. The 4 seasons. Here's number 9. Fill in the blank. The Shakespeare play The Winter's Tale features the famous stage direction, exit pursued by a blank. Bit of a tougher one. A lot of wild guesses coming in. Exit pursued by a boom. Exit pursued by a turtle. Exit pursued by a dinosaur. Some guesses there. But 19 teams did get it correct. It's exit pursued by a bear. That's 50% of you here this evening. And our final question in round number 1. Springy, a metal spring with googly eyes, won the contest to be the mascot for the local Olympic Games on what animated TV series, beating out Siggy, a discus thrower made out of cigarettes? a hint in the question here that hopefully you picked up on. 20 teams got it right, and perhaps it's because you were guessing or knew that Springy's full name is Springy the Springfield Spring. It's The Simpsons, your correct response for number 10. And that does bring us to the end of our first category of the evening. Let's check in with our standings, see how it's going thus far in the quiz. Right now, our top teams, we've got a tie in 7th place with 9 points each between Sharaboozy, Team 570, 8, Team Cockroach, the next demarcation, Solo Lobo, the corrected 1099s, Team Cockroach, Stroke of Genius. You actually are tied in first with 10 points apiece. Perfect scores with We Drink We Know Things 17 and 69. Barf rocking those crowns over there. Why Not Zoidberg, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Excellently well done in round number 1. Round 2 coming at you in just a moment. But first, did you know that we host private events? I bet you did. If you didn't, now you do. And you're welcome to reach out to me. There's my email address, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Whether you're looking for a way to celebrate a personal get-together, like a birthday party, an anniversary, or maybe a baby shower, we'd love to be a part of that. Or a corporate gathering. Perhaps you have some summer interns coming up in your office. We're here to entertain and to put together a game that is specifically catered to you. Reach out to me, meredith@nyctrivialeague.com. Round 2 is in the category of Rockin' Robin. In round number 2 tonight, Robin will be featured in either the question or the answer. Here's number 1. What co-anchor of Good Morning America has had an extensive career as a sports broadcaster, holding the distinction as the first woman to co-host NFL primetime? Your correct answer for number 1, it's Robin Roberts. Your correct answer there. 71% of you got that one correct. On to question number 2. In season 3 of Stranger Things, Robin Buckley is employed at what ice cream establishment in the Starcourt Mall? It's not an actual ice cream establishment that we have in the world we live in, which 18 teams knew is a nautically themed ice cream place called Scoops Ahoy. Few teams put just Scoops, a few teams put just Ahoy. Scoops Ahoy, your answer here. Number 3. American robins are part of what family of birds with a name that sounds like an infection that may cause white patches on the tongue? Robins belong to a family of birds known as thrushes. Thrush, your answer for number three. 68% got it right. Well played. Question four. Working incognito since the 1990s, Robin Gunningham has been revealed to be the identity of what girl with balloon artist? Robin Gunningham, the true identity of Banksy is your correct answer. Every single submission for this one was correct. Question number five. All but which of the following DC Comics superheroes have used the alias Robin? We've got Stephanie Brown, Jason Todd, Dick Grayson, Victor Stone. Dick Grayson, famously, yes, is Robin. Jason Todd, also. Stephanie Brown did come along and become Robin for a short period of time, while Victor Stone is actually the alter ego of Cyborg. 27 teams got that one right. Question number six. What literary character is based on the son of author A.A. Milne? The A.A. Milne character that is based on his son is Christopher Robin. Almost, but not quite a social. Question seven. Who played the title character in the 2010 Ridley Scott version of Robin Hood? Good guesses coming in. It was not Kevin Costner. That was an earlier version called Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Carrie Elways, of course, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Nor was it a hot fox, but it was Russell Crowe, your correct response for number 7. I heard they were considering doing like an updated version of Robin Hood with Disney, but they were like, we can't make these foxes so hot if if we're trying to make them look realistic and just be weird. All right, next one. Number 8. Robin Thede is the creator of the Emmy-nominated HBO series A Black Lady Sketch Show. A 2019 episode was called Where Are My Background Singers?, which is a reference to a performance of the song This Christmas by what godmother of soul, where a cue card error occurred. A classic YouTube video. If you haven't seen it, I encourage you to look up the Where Are My Background Singers video of Patti LaBelle singing at the Christmas tree lighting at the White House quite a few years ago. 77% of you got that one right. And that one was my hint of the night. If you follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, you would have seen that at some point this evening, Patti LaBelle was going to come up in one way or another. I hope you follow me. I'll help boost your score just a little bit next time that you play with us. And of course, our next game coming up a week from today, Wednesday, March 25th, 8 o'clock Eastern time, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Follow me. I'll help you out just a little bit. Trivia Meredith on Instagram. 2 more questions in this round. Here is number 9. Robin Kelly ran in the primary for a Senate seat in 2026 to represent what state, but was defeated by Lieutenant Governor Juliana Stratton in the race to replace retiring U.S. Senator Dick Durbin. This question's hot off the presses. This truly just happened. Robin Kelly defeated in the primary by Juliana Stratton in Illinois. Your correct response for number 9. And our final question of round number 2. Robin Goodfellow is an alternate name for what character from Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream? Second Shakespeare question of the night. You've been Shakespeared. Robin Goodfellow, another way to refer to Puck. Puck was also called Robin Goodfellow. And playing the character of Puck in a movie version of A Midsummer Night's Dream was a very early theme of ours over here. You have just been Tucci, Stanley Tucci. There he is with those horns over there. And of course, we've reached the end of the round, and surprisingly, a theme from a few seasons ago didn't come up at all. So let's go ahead and give a shout out to Robin Williams, of course. This whole round was Robining you. That does bring us to the midway point of our game. Let's check in with the standings halfway through. Right now, we've got a tie in 7th place with 18 points between Sharaboozy, the Teutonic Titwillows, Team 578, Team Cockroach, the Next Demarcation, and Solo Lobo, as well as Piece It Together and the Corrected 1099s, as well as Team Cockroach. Tied in 5th place with 19 points, Team 578, and We Drink and We Know Things 69, and tied for the lead right now, perfect scores 20 for 20. Barf, We Drink and We Know Things 17. Why Not Zoidberg, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. 2 rounds down, 2 rounds to go. Round 3 tonight is in the topic of the end. In this round, each correct answer is going to end with TH. Here's number 1. What British actor starred opposite Scarlett Johansson in the 2003 drama Girl with a Pearl Earring as Dutch painter Johannes Vermeer, who paints Johansson's portrait for his famous painting? Sorry to say, it's not Benedict Cumberbatch, though it is Colin Firth. Your correct response for number 1. Question number 2. Nick Birch, Coach Steve, and Maurice the Hormone Monster are among the many characters voiced by Nick Kroll on what animated series that ran on Netflix from 2017 to 2025? That animated series that featured Nick Kroll in a ton of roles is Big Mouth. Your correct response. Every single team who submitted got it right. Question number 3. What singer, set to release his newest album, Whatever's Clever, later this month, performed the national anthem at Super Bowl 60 in February 2026? He was also recently named as the chief music officer at the AI music platform Moises. It's not Bad Bunnyth, but it is Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth, your correct answer here. Rescoring a couple of these. For some reason, it says that Beth is a correct answer. Sorry to the team who put Beth. I don't think that's right. Let's see how you did. 53% got it right. Question number 4. Also the name of a 1995 Jean-Claude Van Damme action movie set at a hockey game. What two-word term refers to a situation in a sporting event where the next point scored, usually in overtime, determines the winner and abruptly ends the game? Jean-Claude Van Damme movie and sports term. It's sudden death. Your correct response for number 4. Question number 5. Wang Lung is a farmer in China who works to save enough money to buy his own plot of land in what 1931 novel by Nobel laureate Pearl S. Buck? That Pearl S. Buck novel is called The Good Earth, is your correct answer for number 5. Question 6. While working for the National Security Council, what staff member was notoriously indicted in 1988 for his role in the Iran-Contra affair, illegally selling weapons to Iran and using the proceeds to fund rebel groups in Nicaragua? Beth is still not the correct answer, but I appreciate you sticking with it. Your correct answer is, however, Oliver North. Let's see how you did on question 6. 68% of you got it right. Question 7. Since 2004, the digestive medication kaopectate has used a subsalicylate of what metallic element, much like its pink-colored competitor, as its active ingredient? Kaopectate, like its competitor Pepto-Bismol, also has the active ingredient bismuth. Bismuth is your correct answer for number 7. Question 8. A clothing manufacturer founded in Minnesota in 1989 and known for its long tail t shirts designed to cover up plumber's crack is named for what city's trading company? Plumber's crack, very charming. It's Duluth, the Duluth Trading Company. 85% of you got that one right. 2 more questions in this ends with TH round. Number 9. What English Premier League soccer club located on the southern coast of England can now boast that it is the only Premier League club to have an Oscar winner as an owner, as Michael B. Jordan has been a minority owner since 2022? Super tough one. I think the hardest question of the quiz so far. Michael B. Jordan is a minority owner of AFC Bournemouth. Bournemouth is the correct answer. 28% got it right. Well done to that 28%. And our final question in round number 3. Inflicting damage as well as scattering coins on the floor, Payday is a unique signature move of what feline Pokemon and its evolved form Persian. In the animated series, this Pokemon is a member of Team Rocket alongside Jesse and James. Sorry to say it's not Pikachu. However, it is Meowth, your correct response for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 3. Let's check in with our standings for our top teams as we head into our final category of the evening. Right now, we've got a tie in 10th with 26 points each between Solo Lobo and Pieced It Together. Tied in 8th with 27, the Teutonic Titwillows and the corrected 1099s. Tied in 6th place with 28, Team 578 and Why Not Zoidberg. Tied in 2nd place right now with 29 points. We have Team 578, We Drink and We Know Things 69, Barf. Two for the drinks, two for the snacks, and in the lead right now, all on their lonesome, the only team with a perfect 30 for 30. We drink and we know things 17. It all comes down to our final category of the evening, the picture round, which tonight is in a topic I've been looking forward to sharing with you all. We are talking all about the works of Catherine O'Hara. And let's get this out of the way. You have just been O'Hara. In this round, you're going to see 10 images of movies and TV shows featuring the late, great Catherine O'Hara. Your goal is to identify the TV show or movie for 1 point apiece. Please make sure you put your answers in the correct order. You're going to have 5 minutes to work on this round. At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll find out how you did, go over those correct answers, and then move on to our tiebreaker question to close out this evening's game. Let's get right on into it, everybody. 5 minutes on the clock. Please identify these 10 Catherine O'Hara projects. We are halfway through the picture round. Hope it's going well for you all so far. Looking for the names of these 10 movies or TV shows for 1 point apiece. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll find out how you all did and move on to that tiebreaker question. Good luck, everyone. We did it, folks. We've reached that 5-minute mark. If you haven't done so already, please click that submit answers button. Your correct response is coming at you momentarily. Keep an eye out for the countdown timer. I've got answers for you all for this, the work of Catherine O'Hara themed picture round. Image number 1 is a still from the movie The Wild Robot. Image number 2 is from the sequel Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Image number 3 is Where the Wild Things Are. Number 4, she was on the second season of The Last of Us. Image number 5, she voiced Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas. Image number 6 is The Studio. Number 7 is Dick Tracy. Image number 8 is Best in Show. Number 9, we've got Home Alone. And lastly, image number 10, a still of her filming The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Crowaning, a fictional movie within the TV show Schitt's Creek. How'd you do? The toughest one of this picture round, with 70% of you getting it correct, was The Wild Robot. And the easiest one, with 88% of you getting it right, was Home Alone. This does bring us to our final question of the evening, the tiebreaker question. As always, your tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your response to that tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over, you can guess under. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closer is going to break that tie. Here it is, our final question of the night. Give us your best guess. How many days passed between the US theatrical releases of the movies Beetlejuice and its sequel, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? Days. Put your answer in days. If you ended up in a tie here this evening and you want to see what happened with these tiebreakers, please head on over to NYC Trivia League on Instagram. We will post the results over there sometime tomorrow as soon as we're able to do so. Also, reminder, we'll be back 1 week from today at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Come play with us. Thank you so much for playing with us here this evening. We'll be back on Wednesday, March 25th, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll see you then. Let's find out how you did on this tiebreaker. The original Beetlejuice came out March 30th, 1988. The sequel, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, came out September 6th, 2024. Accounting for leap years, that is 13,309 days. Whew, no one got it right. Some people got quite close in the 13,000 range. It makes sense. You knew the years at least. That does bring us to the end of our game here tonight. Let's check in with our final scores by heading on over to the winner's circle. Finishing up tonight's game in, let's see here. Do we have some ties? We typically do. In a tie for... Let's go to 16th. All right, let's go to 18th. In 18th place with 33 points, we've got Tito Supreme and Jive Turkeys. Tied in 16th with 34, the Pleased to Meet Ya, Nando, and Chi-Chi's Forever. Tied in 12th with 35, Sharabuzi and Team Cockroach, The Next Demarcation, as well as Two People in Love and Team Cockroach. Tied in 8th with 36, the Teutonic Titwillows, Solo Lobo, Pieced It Together, and the Corrected 1099s. In 7th place with 37, our champions from the season 6 65 virtual championship. Barf in fifth tonight with 38 points. We've got Team 578 and Why Not Zoidberg tied in second with 39 points. Team 578. We Drink and We Know Things 69 and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our winners tonight with a perfect score, 40 for 40. Congratulations go to We Drink and We Know Things 17. Thank you all again so much for being here. I have been Meredith from NYC Trivia League. Thank you to Peter and the rest of the writing team for helping to put together tonight's game. Thank you to Cullen for making this possible. And thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizzio team for creating the software you all played the quiz on here tonight. We'll be back next week. Until then, be well, everyone. Stay safe out there.